Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Hermit Skies. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I am having a great day. My day is just starting, actually. It's like 7 in the morning. I've had some coffee, and I am ready for a long day of lots of Hermit Skies and all sorts of other fun stuff. But in today's episode, I think I want to start working towards automating the Wither. Automating the killing of the Wither. Also, before I forget, a couple people asked me, what is this little black dot? And these little dots. And basically, it's just a rendering glitch. For some reason, when these things are in storage drawers, they don't hide behind walls. It's not the infinity. These neutronium bits, and then also the advanced. Or the evolved Enderman head. For whatever reason, they just render through walls. It's kind of weird, but whatever. Anyway, I want to start working towards automating the Wither today. And there's going to be... I don't think we'll finish that project in today's episode, because there's some stuff that we need to kind of get to that point. We're going to need the mob grinder right here from Draconic Evolution. And this guy will one-shot the Wither, which means it will kill the Wither for us, which is lovely. And it will do it before the hardcore Wither mod has a chance to pull any shenanigans. So it'll work really well for that. But there's some stuff here that we're going to need. We're going to need like a Wyvern core. We're going to need some of this kind of stuff from Draconic Evolution as well. We're going to need iridium plates. And some of this kind of stuff. So we're going to have to kind of build up some infrastructure and get into Draconic Evolution a little bit before we can actually make that. We're also going to need a Dislocator receptacle, this guy. And once again, for that, we're going to need Draconic Evolution fusion crafting. I've already got Draconium-infused obsidian. I've actually got like 40 of them just from loot chests and stuff. So that actually won't be too bad. But the fusion crafting is going to be kind of the big one. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's go... We don't need a ton of space for this, for the fusion crafting from Draconic Evolution. We could probably put it in here. That's probably way more space than we actually need, though. Yeah. Well, let's put it in here as just kind of a temporary thing. So we need a few different things. We're going to need some of these basic fusion crafting injectors, and I think I should have some draconic cores. Oh, and I'm going to need draconium blocks as well. How are we doing on draconium? We're actually doing perfectly fine on draconium. We've got quite a lot, and we've got a lot of this essence built up as well. So we should be good. I think what I should do, though, is we should probably move those into a compacting drawer, I think. Yeah, let's put that stuff in a compacting drawer instead of in one of these smaller drawers here. So let's grab some upgrades. Like so. And we'll toss 4 of those in there and 1 like so. Do a little bit of that. And then where is my draconium? Right here. We'll just grab like all of this. And our magnet's going to kind of like bring it over with us. There we go. How much more is still in here? We got through about half of it. So this will be fine. That should be all of it. Okay, good. So now we shouldn't have any draconium in here. And we'll grab our drawer key and go like so. Lovely. Okay, so that's all good. We've got a fair amount of draconium, and now I should be able to easily get, now we can get draconium blocks very easily out of our storage system without having to worry about crafting any of them or anything like that. So that's all good. We're also... I didn't mean to put my steak away. Please, there we go, steak. Weird. Anyway, so let's go back up to that room. We'll swing over here. And what we need to do is we need to make a few different things. So we're going to need to make these basic fusion injectors. There's one recipe in the pack that requires 14 of these crafting injectors. But for now, I think we'll be fine with like 9 of them. So let's just do that. That'll be fine for starters. And then we also need one of these fusion crafting cores. And we've got that as well. Okay, so let's put this, let's just put it like right here for now. That'll be fine. And then we'll go boop, 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 and 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then, let's put one right here as well, because there are actually quite a lot of recipes that require 10, but for now, this is fine. Now, these need to be, oh, and actually, this needs to be elevated a little bit, so let's just grab a marble pillar and put that right there. Okay, so now we need to provide this stuff with power. So let's grab some energy conduits, and we'll go like so, and kind of bring these over here. Let's grab a dimensional transceiver, plop that guy down right here, make sure this is configured properly, and it is. So these will now all have power and be good to go. Okay, so if we go back to fusion crafting, and we look at some of these things, like for example, the Dislocator is one thing that I need to make using fusion crafting because we've got to make these wyvern cores. We need all of this stuff to make a wyvern core. And for the grinder, it's going to basically be the same thing, right? Yeah, pretty much the same. So let's see, we're going to need 1 wyvern core there. 1 for each of these swords. And that should so that'll be 3. And then for the Dislocator, we're going to need 1 as well. Or for the Dislocator receptacle, if you want to be technical. So I need 4 wyvern cores. So for that, we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 20 draconic cores, 8 nether stars, and 8 draconium blocks. So let's just grab some of those. Let's grab some of these. And then the wyvern, or I'm sorry, it's the basic draconic cores. How many of those do I have? I've got 4. We're gonna need more than that. So let's just make a stack's worth. That'll be enough to last us for the time being. And then we need to make a bunch of these draconic cores. So the way that this little thing works is you basically just put the stuff, and when you look at the recipe, you've got the centerpiece here, and whatever you put in here will turn into this. And then you put all the other components into these fusion crafting injectors. So for 1 wyvern core, I need 5 of these guys. And it's a little funky, like if you have stacks, it'll place the whole stack at once. So you don't want to do that. You want to split them up. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it doesn't matter what order you put them in, as long as you put them in there. We have 2 of these and 2 of these. So we go boop, 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 boop. And then we need an emerald block. Toss that in here, and you hit start, and it'll start pulling power and drawing, and we'll get this little like lightning spark effect looking thing that's pretty cool. And after a little while, it'll charge for a little bit. But once that's all done charging, it will then actually do the crafting process. And when the whole crafting process is done, we'll have a wyvern core. And we can use that for, you know, whatever. Now, we will also want to upgrade these fusion crafting injectors because there are higher tiers. So like if we look at some of these recipes, you can see it says like basic, that uses these white ones. The wyvern ones use the purple ones, and so on and so forth. And so we'll want to upgrade these as kind of eventually as we go along here, because otherwise what'll happen is we won't be able to craft stuff. So we need to upgrade these as we go. But I think for the dislocator stuff, I think for the stuff that we're actually trying to make here, I don't think we need to go higher than basic for now. I think we're fine with just the basic ones at the moment. Now, the iridium is going to be another thing that we need to worry about a little bit. So I do have a little tiny bit of iridium. I don't have a lot of it, but I have a little bit. And I can use this to make iridium seeds, and I think that's probably the smart way to do this. I could sieve for it as well, but let's be honest, I've had my fill of sieving. I don't think I want to do that anymore. So I'm just going to make some iridium seeds, and we'll plant them real quick. And, you know, that'll last us for what we need for right now, at least. So let's just smelt these up. I'll keep a little, oh, okay. There we go. Got iridium ingots now. And we can use those. If we go iridium, we can make iridium seeds. And they're not that hard to make, pretty straightforward. So I'm going to get some iridium seeds made. I'm going to make some more of these wyvern cores and all that kind of stuff. I'll be back with you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back. I've made both of the swords of the wyvern. I've got enough cores and everything like that. So if we look at this, I should now be able to make that guy. And that will be needed for making the wither. I did go ahead and make 4 iridium plates. But then when it comes to making the mob grinder, if we go to this thing, we need to do one of two things. We need to either make a zenith furnace or an ultimate furnace. Now, I have a supremium furnace made, but to make the zenith furnace, I need, or to the ultimate one, I need 4 of these withered skeleton shards, and that means I need a lot of withered ribs. So I think I actually am going to go the zenith furnace route because it's actually pretty easy. Like, it's not a super difficult thing to make. I do need some of this fluxed electrum plating, though, and some of the dark solarium ingots. So let's do that. I need, first of all, dark typing, please. There we go. So I need a dark steel. I need a solarium ingot. And then I need one of these pulsating crystals, and we can toss all that into an alloy smelter, and that should smelt up into the dark solarium ingots. So we've got that guy. And then we also need the fluxed electrum plate, and that's 4 of these fluxed electrum ingots. We've made these in the past. It's not super bad. So let's get some pyrotheum dust, some electrum ingots, and what was it? Redstone, I believe, for the fluxed one. Go away thing. Fluxed electrum ingot. Let's see here. So yeah, 2. Okay, that's easy. That's very easy. So we'll go like that and like that. And that will make our electrum ingots that we need. We can probably break this. Grab our compactor out of here. Just toss that down. We'll grab this. Take those back. Take out the coin making augment. And that will give us our plates that we need for that highest level of furnace. So we should now have everything we need, I believe, to make the mob grinder. We're going to have to do the zenith furnace first. So first things first, we got to make ourselves an iron furnace. And then we toss that in there. And we upgrade it to a gold. And then we upgrade it to a diamond, followed by an emerald, followed by an endist, and then finally the zenith furnace. And there we go. So now we've got that. We've got our wyvern swords here. And I think that should be everything I need to make the mob grinder. Except we probably have to go like that and like that. Dark. Excuse me? What happened to that dark solarium that I had? So, what? I had it. It was here somewhere. Did it disappear? I'm very confused. Solarium? What happened to my dark solarium? It was here. I didn't like leave it in a machine or something, did I? No, it just up and disappeared on me. Well, that's annoying. Okay, well, not a big deal, but still a nuisance for sure. I mean, we'll just make more. But seriously, what happened to my dark solarium? I don't understand. Okay, fine. Come back. I need that stuff to go away. There. So we'll go like this, and this time I will be keeping you. Stupid thing. So let's toss this in here. And then what else? What was the last thing we needed for this mob grinder? Ah, the Zenith Furnace itself. There we go. So dark solarium. Sword. Sword. Why make mob grinder? Does it have to be unpowered swords? Oh, no. What am I? I'm an idiot. we got to make an energy cell. Okay. That's fine. That's actually pretty easy to do. So we'll toss that here. We'll go like so. And still missing that guy. Toss that up here. Make you. And there. And then we need to go. There we go. So we got ourselves the mob grinder. And this is what we need to one-shot the wither. I'm just going to toss it back in here for now because we're not actually going to be making our wither farm just yet. But let's claim a couple of these loot chest rewards. There we go. And we got some draconic cores and a bunch of fake nether stars. Because of course we did. Okay, toss away the fake nether stars. I'm just going to get rid of them because who cares? Okay, so we've got, for our wither killing thing, I think we now have basically everything we need. I do need to make, should probably be in here. We do need to make one of these, but that's easy enough. We've done that. I don't need that right now, and I don't want to touch it because I don't want to bind it to, I'll show you how that works in a little bit. Now, the thing with the wither killing station, if anything goes wrong, and the wither somehow breaks loose, we really don't want that to be here at our base because, you know, it would be horrible if a wither just got loose and destroyed all the things. So I think what I want to do is I actually want to build a dimension that's going to be used specifically for killing the wither. That's basically what we're going to use it for. So I want to grab this advanced charged porter, and then let's make a dimension builder like so. We'll do that. And then we also need a dimension inscriber. And yeah, we should probably make one of these as well. There we go. Okay, so here's how this thing works. Let's put down our dimension builder here and our dimension inscriber here. Okay, that's this thing. That's that one. Which one is the editor? Editor is this guy. All right, so we'll put the editor here. Builders there. Yeah, this is all good. And then we'll grab some energy conduits and go boop, boop. So these things will have power. The inscriber I can just kind of plop over here somewhere. I'll just put it like right here for now because we don't actually need that right this second. And then we also need to go and make an empty dimension tab. And I'm just going to toss that guy into the... No? I thought... It's been a while since I've done this, so please bear with me. Actually, I think we just put it in here, right? And hit store. There we go. And this is now basically just a random dimension. That's all it is. So if I toss that into the dimension tab, and we let this thing do its thing, this is also filling up much more slowly than I thought it was going to. But it's doing its thing. And I do have this advanced charge porter, and we probably want to bind this. Okay, good. It is bound. So that's all good. And now we have a new dimension. So if we go here and to here, this is the new dimension, hit dial once, and we step in. There we go. We are now in a brand new dimension, and there are fluid cows all over the place. This is actually great. Okay, so, and the charged porter here will take us home. But what have we got? Nutrient dude, some of these are so good. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a reusable safari net. I'm just gonna make like a stack of these. Actually, they don't stack. So I'm just gonna make a bunch of these. And we're just gonna grab some of these fluid cows while they're here. Dew of the Void. I feel like that is like super good. What else do we have? Fluid cow-wise. We've got a destabilized redstone. That's pretty good. Chocolate milk. Sure, we'll take it. And it doesn't say... Does it say? Yeah, it doesn't say what fluid cow is what. But we can mess with this stuff later. I don't need multiples of the same cow. Liquid XP? Dude, that's basically an infinite experience cow. Molten alamite? Sure. There's all sorts of good stuff. Liquid blue slime. Refined glowstone. Dude. This is... spider. No. Just no. Go away. You're not wanted here. Leave me alone. Okay, what do we got over here? We've got molten brass. Conductive iron. Molten manulin? Dude, it's so good. I teleported home and I didn't intend to. That's fine, though. No big deal. And it is day outside, so that dimension that we were just in may be an eternal night dimension, which honestly wouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's go with a chest here real quick. Grab a diamond chest, and I'm going to toss that down for now, like right here. And I'll just put all those the fluid cows in there. We'll deal with them more later. But let's make a few more of these safari nets. We'll just make a bunch more of them. And I'm so surprised that we've like discovered all those fluid cows in that other dimension. That's so good. Let's also make, do I have another bed? No, but I can make one very easily. And we're going to try, boop, boop. Dial once. We'll head back. There we go. And what we should actually do is waiting for server. Give it a sec. There we go. Rename this access private, and we'll say wither killing dimension. There we go. And then I will add myself. And there we go. So this is now my wither killing dimension, and that should work for us. Let's try and sleep here. You cannot sleep in this dimension. Okay, well, so much for that. No sleeping here. Fine. Not a big deal. I mean, the moon is moving very, very slowly, but it is moving. So maybe it's not eternal night, but still. Nutrient distillation, we already grabbed one of you. Chocolate fire water, sure. I'll take it. I don't know if I'm going to have a use for fire water at all, but we'll take it. You know, free stuff is great. Brine, I believe that's actually amazing. Liquefacted coal, also great. What are you? Molten electrum, also great. Like, fluid cows. This is the way to do it. I mean, who needs making a platform and waiting for them to spawn in when you can just run around and grab all the things this way? This is a much, much better way of doing it. For sure. What are you? Liquid purple slime. Sure, I'll grab it. I don't think it's actually even needed. Essence? I believe that's Ender IO stuff, which could be good. Meat? we have found a meat fluid cow. Mushroom soup. And there's this creeper that's probably coming up behind me. Molten silver. Molten iron. I mean, you might as well grab all the ones that are water. We don't need a water cow. Molten copper we'll take. Anything else around that I'm at all interested in? This is a fluid cow. This is concentrated cloud seed. I don't even know what that is, but I'll take it, I guess. Okay. So anyway, we've got a bunch of fluid cows. All is well. Now, as far as the wither killing thing goes, there are some things to kind of keep in mind. Fluid cows are awesome. B, withers, anything you touch, anything that the wither, like, can potentially touch and explode on, you need to make sure that it's not breakable, right? Because that's going to be a bad day. So, what we will do is make a fair amount. There's a couple options as far as making witherproof stuff. You can make reinforced obsidian, which is dark steel, fluxed electrum ingots, and then regular obsidian. You can make witherproof blocks from mystical agriculture, which is this wither skeleton essence, which, by the way, we don't have a lot of that. We have the infrastructure to make it though. Like we're creating it. I'm just currently sending it to my I'm sending it directly to that auto crafter to turn it off. So let's do this. Let's go. Where is it? It's one of these ones back here, I think. Yeah, here we go. So what we need to do is find dark steel. There it is. Let's take the wither skeleton essence out. So we're going to stop sending that here, and we'll have it sent to our system instead, which I think is a better idea, because we're going to need some of it to make these witherproof blocks and things. And I don't know exactly how many of them we need. I'm thinking a stack will probably do the trick. But we're already up to 52 wither skeleton essence just in that short period of time there. So, I think what we'll do is we'll finish this up in the next episode. I am actually backlogging a little bit right now. I'm going to be out of town for Christmas. My wife and I are going to be going up to Wisconsin to visit relatives and all that kind of stuff, and we'll be gone for about a week or so. So I am backlogging, and I don't have a whole lot of time to backlog, and I have a lot of videos that I need to record in advance. So I think I am going to call this one here, and we'll finish automating the wither. We'll set up the actual farm and everything like that in the next episode. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.